21 writing task is to write a letter to refer Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa, who has been assessed with the possibility of Horner syndrome, to Dr. John Dyer, an ophthalmologist at West Suburban Eye Care Center, requesting him to look into this case for further investigation and a definitive diagnosis. Here, you are the head nurse of the clinic the patient has been visiting, and you are writing a referral letter to Dr. John Dyer, an ophthalmologist, requesting for further evaluation and management. Let us look into the case note first. If we look into the case note in detail, we can see today's date. The date of the letter will be today's date, which is specifically given in the case note. The name, date of birth and address are important and should be mentioned in the letter, where the name and date of birth should be mentioned in the reference. The medical history part is irrelevant and can be omitted because an ophthalmologist need not know about this information and is only concerned with his present condition and the medical history related to that condition. Most of the information provided in the social history are irrelevant and can be avoided. However, you should mention that Mr. Tej is married and has a daughter. Moving on, we can see a lot of information provided in the case note under various dates. All this information are important and should be mentioned in the letter, but you should take special care in organizing these points so that the letter doesn't lose its continuity. The information mentioned under the date close to the date of the letter should be given more emphasis, as this is the current condition of the patient, which ophthalmologists should know about. Taking all these points, we have to prepare a letter. Now let us see how we can write a letter with the help of a sample letter written by a candidate from India. The address, date and salutation are correctly written. Moving to the reference, we don't have to write aged 41 years. Instead, you can simply say 41 years. So we can write RE colon Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa, 41 years. Moving to the introduction paragraph, I am writing to refer Mr. Tej Singh into your care, who requires further evaluation and management for Horner syndrome. Here it said that patient is suffering from Horner syndrome and requires further evaluation and management, which is not correct because according to the case note that the patient is suspected of having Horner syndrome. Hence, the introduction paragraph can be framed as I am writing to refer Mr. Tej Singh Randhawa, who requires a definitive diagnosis and management as he is suspected to have Horner syndrome. Moving to the second paragraph, Mr. Singh had a severe intermittent episodes of headaches accompanied with significant nasal discharge and a throbbing pain radiating towards the right side of his eyes, teeth and jaw lasting persistently from 15 minutes to less than 2 hours. Here the word a should be avoided since intermittent episodes is plural and means it happened more than once, and less than sign can be replaced with the word less than, which is formal. This paragraph doesn't provide any details regarding the admission of the patient to the hospital. To make this paragraph of OET standard, the positioning of words should be improved and details regarding the number of times the patient has consulted, diagnosis and prescription of the patient should be mentioned as this letter is being sent to a doctor. Therefore, this paragraph can be rewritten in a much impressive manner such as Mr. Singh was initially presented on 10th January 2017 with a complaint of headache which was not associated with cough, dizziness or vomiting, and his neurological was normal but infectious sinusitis was observed and he was prescribed with augmentin amoxicillin. Again, he was admitted on 24 January 2017 with a history of intermittent episodes of headaches accompanied with significant nasal discharge and a throbbing pain radiating towards the right side of his eyes, teeth and jaw lasting persistently for 15 minutes to less than 2 hours. He felt no effect even after the lights and noises were eliminated and was unable to stand or sit due to severe pain. His neurological examination showed normal and the assessment was cluster headache, and he was prescribed with acetaminophen and non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medication. Moving to the third paragraph, we can see that this paragraph is lacking some information such as the date of revisit. So this paragraph can be rewritten as Mr. Singh was again presented on 29th January 2017 accompanied by his wife. He was reported with rhinorrhea and epiphora. His wife also reported that he has facial flushing, droopy, and sunken eyelids during headaches. He is also showing symptoms of Horner's syndrome. Moving to the last paragraph, it would be greatly appreciated if you could further investigate the confirmation and provide necessary management, which is wrong because according to the case note, it's still not confirmed that he is suffering from Horner's syndrome. So the paragraph should read as, it would be greatly appreciated if you could do further investigation and provide necessary management. Coming to the wind-up sentence, you have to mention the name of the patient along with the sentence. Then it becomes, please contact me with any queries regarding Mr. Tej. Coming to the sign-off, yours sincerely is wrong because you have to use yours sincerely and it should be charged nurse instead of charged nurse. That's all about this letter. Thank you.
New method for OET learning. How are you preparing? Online or offline? For speaking and writing, you can get tutor reviews. How will you be able to manage your reading and listening? How can you manage your self-practice easier than never before? Learn OET in Merlin's way. Most successful OET learning method from world's best online trainer. Chat now. mentormerlinexam.com